fold up like an accordion. Hey guys, Kai here. Welcome back to another Filmmaker Reacts. Today in this one, we are returning yet again to the Team Fortress 2 franchise. And this one, we're checking out the Team Fortress 2 movie, End of the Line. Like more on this channel, we check out game movies, game trailers, but we've also started covering feature films on the channel exclusively on the Patreon. I'll link it down below, you know, in case you want to check those out. But I will be talking over the top of what we're watching today and talking about all the filmmaking techniques that I can see in the content that we're watching. So if you're after one of those silent reaction videos, I'm certainly not the chap, and this is definitely not the channel for you. Yes, it's about fun. Yes, it's about entertainment, but more importantly for me and for you, definitely you, it's also a place to learn. And not only that, this is my absolute favourite part. I get to hang out with you guys as I experience End of the Line for the very first time. So with all that said and done, let's go, shall we? Let's rejoin the boys, whatever adventure they're on now. Play the tape.
All right.
Every time we watch one of these, I get excited. I really do. Sauce Filmmaker. Oh, that's nice. Even the title card is backlit. Lovely golden hour. 3 to 4 layers. This is why I like it. Who's that character? I don't recognise that one with a beard. Oh, look at this. Isn't it lovely? I like the music, compliment it. The cinematic as in the camera's punching in and out. Because cinema means movement. Low angles on them. Power status on those buggers. Low angle looking up at them. Showing that chin off. I love the fact it dives into that. Like using the music. But yeah, these are always so refreshing. Oh, and there's the fucking gas mask. See what I did there? Longer take for him coming around, and then they zoom it out. A digital zoom. Doesn't look quite cinematic, but it works for this style of animation. Oh, look at that. Dirty framed from that chain coming down, and that's another layer in the composition. They try to get 3 to 4 layers in each shot. You want your foreground, your midground, so middle ground, and your background. What do you think they use as a foreground pretty much in every single shot? Look, what do you think they're using? Well, maybe not in this one because of internals, but on the externals. They're using the snow. The action powder. Oh, lovely. Teal and orange. That's 5500 light on this. Very Americanized because of this teal and orange or cyan. Nice. Low angle. Coming towards him. Punching in. Low power status on him. A little vignette on it. Vignette is the black circle on the outside. Just faded off slightly. Nice roll off to make you look at where they want you to look, which was the sniper. We've got no voice acting on this one. There's no voice acting. It will slightly degrade it in quality. It just will. Shaky camera. Why is it shaking? It's a great way to show the speed of what the train is going. And also the vibrations. I like the thread of storytelling on this. Look at this. Lovely texture. When I say texture, it doesn't always have to be smoke or snow. Yes! We've got grunt and groans. Or at least one. But sometimes texture can be shadow as well. That's what we use it for. That's what we say. That's why we like shooting in golden hour. If you're doing drone shots, that's when you should be shooting. Golden hour. a very clever way. Using these layers. Also shadow depth of field. That's how they lift up the production value. His face. That was great. That was very good. Mate, if he was going to shoot it, he would have fucking clipped the ceiling. Oh, look, the tree's your foreground. Backlit, cameras on the shadow side. By the way, if you want your shit to look more cinematic, backlight it. It's so simple. Or 45 degree it. And then put the camera in the shadow. Oh, wow, look at that. Looks epic fast because look at the middle ground swooping. And so you emphasize speed on things. And then you'd add the... and the old sound effects. Rolling vortex on that. See? Look how much they're making it go fast because the camera's really close to the mayground. It's a shame they're not the grunts and groans. You know, that ADR work really lifts up production value. No matter how fucking good your visuals are, if you haven't got the grunts and groans, it will always weaken it. Always. And that's why this one won't ever be as... it won't leave that last impression like the other ones have. Even though I'd say this looks visually very impressive. Nice. See the clever trick, right? Because there's not... basically, we're working with very flat imagery now. But by having the speed lines of the snow and the speed lines of the background, even though it's like looks like mush, it flattens the image off, but that's how they're making it still look epic. This is great. Very Mission Impossible, this, isn't it? What's the luck of his wheel coming off? Look at this beat they're giving us. No music now, nothing but diegetic sound out of the way. His face. Reminds me of Clark Griswold. Camera's always punching in. It's got fucking blood on it. Nice little whip transition there. A little top tip for you. If you're ever recording, yeah, before you cut it, just whip the camera away. Could give you a transition that you never thought you wanted. The amount of times I've done it and it's saved my ass. Or it's allowed me to come up with another idea of storytelling. The thread of it. That was a thread. These dirty eyebrows. Lovely little catchment in his eyes. That's the orb of light in the eyes making us look. Mate, what's that harsh light coming from down below? Oh, he's glitching out a bit down there, isn't he? Oh, wow. That looked powerful. See, I like the organic shoulder rig feel of it. Why? It should be. He's on a bloody moving train. It also emphasises how he feels. The momentum of the film. Where this is a little bit more semi-stable. The thing is with it, you have to use the camera, you have the conveyance. That's how you convey emotion. If it was all static on sticks or completely gimbaled out smooth, do you think it would give us the feeling of how he feels? Especially when the arsehole ain't even grunting or groaning. Oh, look. Using the shadows there to really highlight it. Where they want you to look. Getting tighter and tighter on the action. Then it punches out because it's taking too long. Then come back into his eyes. Oh, they should have gone even closer then. Just to keep up with the thread, so that trajectory of where the camera beats are going. Ah, shit. This is nice. Longer shot, but using the foreground elements, okay? So using characters to whoosh past the camera just feeds it a little bit more. Keeps your eye refreshed. If there's no one else there, it'd look a bit flat, look a bit boring, wouldn't it? Remember, you have to tell if you've got 3D spaces being told through a TV screen, a 2D plane. It's your job to make it 3D. Oh, that's nice. Why do you think that grass is there? It's a foreground element. Oh, low angles on this bastard. And the zooms in there. Very fitting, isn't it, for this? It works. Oh, wow. That's an amazing shot. The action on this is phenomenal. Because the particle effects, the foreground elements... It must feel like the camera should be shaking a bit more when the impact's happening. I would feel it more. Like that. That's better. Oh, it's really missing the grunts and groans, isn't it? And it pulls me out of it a little bit. What a shame. Was this made by them, the actual real team? Oh, that's a nice shot. Oh, shit. It should have gone back further and been lower. Lower. Oh, that's why. They left it for that. Dude, the way they're zooming in and out, very animated. Oh, the cats! That's why I didn't give him the power status. But the cat fucks it up for everyone. Mate, it reminds me of the Big Show. Mate, his body fold up like an accordion. That's it. Roll off into a steady look. Lovely. What the haze in there? Oh, God rays. It's funny actually, look at the old cat licking its arse. The comedy's there. The action is there. The way it's shot. Mate, what's that with his gums? Fuck me. The visual, again, the visual elements are there. Absolutely fantastic. It's just, and the sound effects are really good. Oh, I forgot about this arsehole. Oh, very nice. Camera punching in. Get the titles to go bigger. No. Should have kept it going. Should have kept it going forward and the title coming up towards it. A dirty kid with a cigarette. Very good. Very good.
Checkpoint.
As much as I loved it, and I really did love it, I always like these, I've got to mark it down. I've got to mark it down. Do you know why? Because I couldn't connect with it. I just couldn't. I couldn't be one with it. I know as cheesy as that sounds, the problem is when you watch something, okay, the thing is, I kept hearing, I always say this to junior filmmakers, or I'm teaching, whatever it may be, even a professional or whatever. If you are editing, if you are working on something and you watch it back, if you hear a sound effect, if you, I don't know, say for example, a glass smashes on the floor, your brain adds the sound effect, even though there's no sound effect. If your brain adds the put it in. Put it in. It will lift up the production value, and it won't, more importantly, pull your audience member out of it. As much as I like the story, as much as I love the video, oh my God, it was so beautiful looking sometimes, even though elements of the characters were looking a bit ugly, but that's part of the Source magic or Source Filmmaker charm, that engine, you know, the visual aesthetic of Team Fortress 2. As much as, like, you know, it looked a bit ugly sometimes, it still looks, it's fucking gorgeous. The action, the whip zooms in, the whip zooms out, the trajectory, if I can get my words out, the whip pans, amazing. But sadly, I just couldn't fully on board connect with it, because I can forgive the dialogue, the lack there of dialogue, but the grunts and groans, like, I don't know if they didn't have access to the whoever it is, the actors who played them, but without the grunts and groans, it pulls you out. And this is a big thing when it comes to, I kept hearing the grunts and groans as I was watching. I'm adding them in, and it means my brain for just a split second isn't thinking about the story, isn't thinking about the amazing visuals that I'm watching. I'm adding stuff in, and your brain's working. Guess what? You're pulled out the experience, and sadly, I'm gonna have to mark it down for that. So I'll ask the questions. Did I like it? Yes, I did. Did I love it? Parts of it. So, say what you will. And number 3, will it leave a lasting impression with me? I don't think it will, because I have to be fully invested in it for it to leave that lasting impression. Yeah, okay, I could look at it and show students or whatever it may be. Tips myself if I'm ever working with a 3D CG engine. Oh, whip pan, you do that, do this, do that, the other. I love that. But there's elements in there I just can't forgive, and one of them is the grunts and groans. You know, there is Nintendo games coming out now that in 2025 that are not adding grunts and groans or voice acting. Voice acting, fine. Grunts and groans, absolutely not. I'm going to do a fucking Sega Sonic, mate, on you. No, you cannot do that. And sadly, yeah, it does fall victim to that. But then again, you might not agree with me. This might be your favourite Team Fortress 2 movie that you have ever seen, and there will be reasons for it. You may not, you could probably forgive the lack there of audio. But the thing is, you have to understand, okay, 70% of the picture is audio. Enough said. So let's talk about the cinematography, how they elevated the visuals, how they made this look more expensive. Well, to be fair, if you're watching, I actually told you most of the time what it is. It is the multiple layers in there. It's your foreground, it's your background, it is your background, okay? Your composition is full to the brim. They're also using whip pans in there, whip zooms, or crash zooms and crash zooms out in there to emphasize where they want you to look. Lovely vignettes. The texture in this is absolutely phenomenal. Backlighting was great. Camera on the shadow side. Even when the engine looks ugly, that is why it looks so pretty. But the unsung hero of this has got to be the foreground elements. They were doing such a phenomenal job on it. The power status of the low camera angles when it was needed, I thought it was great. And my favourite thing about it is the fucking soldier and the crash zoomed in his eyes, and the flash helmet of his helmet going up in his eyes. That was really good. The moments I laugh in this just goes to show you how well it is done. Even though I was moaning about the audio parts of it, it's so good. It is so good sometimes, but the visuals of it are phenomenal. The cinematography, the light, the dark, the light, the dark in every single shot, and that's what great DPs look for. Or if you are a DP, or director of photography, that is what you should be looking for. Yeah, absolutely sublime. And what I love about stuff like this is you can put the light, the camera wherever you want, and that is why this looks expensive, and that is why it has that cinematic quality, as well as the camera moving around. That cinematic, that's what it means, movement, you know, that sort of shit. It does wonders for something like this, and it does wonders for the storytelling, let alone making, you know, I'm going to be a bit rude, an ugly engine, an ugly visual aesthetic look rather appealing. But there you have it. That was my reaction to End of the Line. I absolutely enjoyed my time with it. Certain elements of it, I absolutely loved it. I'll see you on the next Team Fortress 2, because there is a few more bits coming up, video or a different gaming franchise or a feature film, whatever it may be. I'll see you there. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time. Yeah, guys, bye-bye.
Out of time.